Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the Fed decided to take a pause in last night's interest rate decision. The first pause most significantly since the Fed rate hikes began during the height of the pandemic to get this inflation back down to this 2% target. It's roughly at 4% at the moment. So if we see from this time last year where it was at 9.1%, the Fed, you could say its plan has worked, but to what extent? The American economy is a little bit flat at the moment, even though jobs numbers are coming quite progressively. It's the turn of the European Central Bank next, as they are expected to raise another hike in their rates by 1/4 percentage point. So is this going to have any dramatic effect on the markets, on the crosses, for example, euro dollar most significantly, because the European Central Bank seems to be going in the opposite direction from the Fed. But the Fed did hint last night that it wasn't really looking to pause on every single event that it has until the end of the year. There is still possibly another rate hike left before the end of the year and trying to get this inflation back down to 2%. Will we see more of an aggressive tone, or will it be more of a flat one from the Fed? Well, looking on gold first of all today, we look on the charts. We've seen gold actually, because of the tone of the Fed and Jerome Powell, sink to 1930 for the first time in quite a while. But if we look from when we saw this peak of 2080, it's only been a couple of months since we've had this this big sell-off over nearly $100 worth on gold. So is this going to continue? Now we're seeing this kind of choppy nature at the moment, but it does seem likely that we are in a pretty much of a bearish tone at the moment, and this channel is just looking a little bit worrying for a lot of bulls and a lot of traders that are thinking gold is going to have a rebound anytime soon. If we look at the last time we saw these particular prices, it was all the way back in March. So this whole few months that we've had this story of big swings at the upside and then another sell-off in the market. Well, most of the time it was due to fundamentals. The banking crisis in America really started propelling gold and also Bitcoin as well. So this is another alternative as to where traders were looking. Obviously the dollar took a big hit, and we're just seeing now what the repercussions are on gold. So I've got this on the 4-hour chart. Didn't really want to go on the daily chart at the moment because we just want to see mainly intraday. We're seeing possibly a swing on the other side of this, because if this turns into a bullish divergence, then we could have just a little bit of a bounce at this particular level, 1930, and then see another move to the top side of this channel. But there is a limit apparently roughly about 1960, so just be aware of that. Just want to take you through on silver as well, because silver has really been quite progressive in the last few trading sessions. It's pretty much ignoring the direction of gold, and we're seeing now a bit of a bullish stance. Okay, we've had this drop down on the metal market in general, but apart from the last couple of trading hours, we were in a nice ascending channel, which gives a lot of traders the reason to think that silver and gold are really trading opposites at the moment. So this is just something I've been tracking for the last few trading sessions. We're just waiting to see more signals in the market, and obviously the ECB interest rate decision could actually affect markets quite significantly in the next few trading days as well. Just a quick look as well on dollar, because dollar, the last time I was tracking this, we were expecting, I'll just leave the remarks on the chart, because we were expecting this to start moving lower, and even though we've had a bit of an upside move, we still are expecting the dollar to kind of have some heavy resistance, roughly where it's just creeping up to now at the last point of the mid $103 range. So this is something we're looking on as well, to make sure that we're giving our traders the best informative decisions, but also the fundamentals are really driving the market at the moment. Obviously gold is sinking quite significantly. The dollar's had a bit of an uptick, but not really progressively in a bullish channel at the moment. I'm still seeing it as quite weak, and we're just waiting to see what the next alternative is for the dollar, if we're going to have more of the same downside, or if we're going to have this particular level starting to break out and start moving back up to $104. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm just waiting for some resistance, some signals here to see if we're going to start moving lower back down to this particular channel here, or if we're going to have this breakout to the upside. So let me know what you think. This video will be posted on our YouTube and video chat, at YouTube and Telegram channel as usual. So feel free to like and make your comments there. So until the next time, have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.